From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill here today, Kevin Gossman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's too high.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Adley Rutschman. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Batting third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
2 down, bases empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lucas makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center and on the hill today, Charlie Morton.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball, that's outside.
Just misses. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Batting second.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Morton, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one misses. Ball 3.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That's down and in. That misses the zone, and a full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins makes the play. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there, holds it in on the warning track. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This one high in the air to left center. Lucas sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Kirk to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one clips the outside corner. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that skips into dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Next offering is down low. And that one sliced foul. On the ground to 3rd. Fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook
3rd
around it too
baseman,
much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Will Wagner. Springer on the run. And he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Back-to-back singles. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Outside with a breaking ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there, and the count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2.
3-2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Springer on second. Wagner over at first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Allen Rowe next up for the Blue Jays.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
In the dirt. Tag, save! He's into third on a wild pitch. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Top of the third, no score. That misses. 2-1. That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Jorge Mateo now.
Jorge Mateo.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wagner right there to make the grab. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Oh, he botches it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Guerrero Jr.
Chopped left side. Westberg. And Guerrero is set down. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. And that's a little high.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. And foul ball. That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And we're back.
Leading off
Start of the fourth.
Orioles,
And here
left
is
fielder,
Colton Cowser. Pitch misses. 2-2. And that's outside. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Over to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Bottom 4, here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
1 strike.
Throw to second. Out. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Will Wagner. Lifted in the air, right field. O'Neill. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Springer off of first with 2 away. There's the strike at the knees. Springer on the run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
The center fielder,
and now
Cedric
here
Mullins.
is Cedric Mullins. Here's a 1-1. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. O'Neill on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the go-ahead run in
Ryan
scoring
Mountcastle.
position. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Slider misses outside.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. Upstairs. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the right fielder, Alan Roden.
Right fielder, Alan Roden.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. And there's 1 down.
And I think they're in a good spot
Up
thanks to their
next for
pitching,
the
but
Blue
no one
Jays,
would be shocked if this
shortstop,
offense strings something
Bo
together to take the
Bichette.
lead.
Yeah.
Well, that's that slurve right there.
1
He
ball,
threw it
2
extremely
strikes.
well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the air, left side. Kowser pulls it down, and that quickly 2
Now
away.
batting, first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that one ripped into right, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now Anthony Santander late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. The batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Next offering way upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Colton Kowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now, Adley Rutschman. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground right side. And that one handled to first. Rutschman retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Albert Suarez.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 49, Albert Suarez.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Andres Jimenez.
For the Jays, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And the 3-1. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Hit in the air, left field. Then there's one down. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
Base is empty,
Kirk.
one away here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees, 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And the batter is George Springer.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 to count.
And that one missing low. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back.
Jays.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound. Jimmy
93.
Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia.
And into the box for
Leading off
Baltimore,
for
Jordan
Baltimore,
Westberg.
third baseman.
It's
Jordan
interesting he
Westberg.
plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that is out of play. That one lifted to left. Santander settles under it and makes the catch. One down.
Now batting,
And
the
now
designated
Ryan
hitter,
O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Almost
2 balls,
got him.
2 strikes. Full count.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore,
Now
Tyler
batting,
O'Neill.
right fielder, Tyler
He's a big, strong
O'Neill.
guy, can untie this game with one swing.
2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lucas under it. makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
65.
seventh. Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Will
Leading
Wagner.
off for the Jays, third baseman, Will Wagner.
That's towards center. Mullins in position. And there's one away. Nathan
Now
Lucas
batting
next
the
up for the
center
Blue
fielder,
Jays.
Nathan Lucas.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit on the ground to short. Mateo throws to first in time. Alan Roden
Now
will hit
batting
next.
right fielder, Alan Roden.
In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time
Now
to bring on a
pitching
left-handed
for the Blue
reliever from the
Jays.
pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Number
I think it's a
54.
good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the batter
Leading
now,
off
Cedric
for Baltimore,
Mullins.
center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1.
One strike.
Line drive. In plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the eighth. So up
Now
next,
batting first
Ryan
baseman,
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Pitch misses there,
Two strikes.
and the count's full. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting second baseman, Jackson
Go ahead,
Holliday.
run on base. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
That's ball two.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Now a chance for Jorge
Now
Mateo.
batting shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
56.
bottom of the eighth. Sir Anthony
Sir Anthony
Dominguez. Bo Bichette up to the
Leading off
dish.
for the Jays, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. All tied up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way off the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting,
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Rocketed out towards right center. Mullins makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Back to the top of the order now. And now, Colton Cowser. On a strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's the 3rd, and it stays fair. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And that's in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And the count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Andres Jimenez.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
And that's for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's George Springer.
Now batting. Designated hitter, George Springer.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That clips the zone. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
stays alive. Swings and misses. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Man at second.
We got a full count.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Wagner drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Lucas try to get to it. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the third out.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Yennier Cano on to pitch
Number
here.
78.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Line drive and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Making a move at first, coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Popped up, infield fly called there. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Shortstop.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
That's a little bit low.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. And we're headed to the 11th. Now into the ball game on defense, Miles Straw. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 3.
Chad Green
Miles
ready to
Straw.
go.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 57. Chad Green.
Also
Now
into the
in
ball game,
right field,
Davis
number
Schneider.
36,
And man, they're asking a
Davis
lot of him to
Schneider.
play completely out of position. Go ahead, run on base. And into the box for Baltimore,
Leading off
Jackson
for
Holliday.
Baltimore, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Line, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Now batting.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One on, nobody out, a run in. We are in the 11th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Colton
Hauser.
Cowser. And delivers outside. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the move, and that one lifted in the air center field. Straw puts it away, and there are 2 outs. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Holliday, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopper right side. Jimenez throw to first. Rutschman retired. That's the 3rd out. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the
runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, called strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Ball game! He sends a rocket to left, and the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.